Dolly Parton was born on January 19, 1946, in a tiny cabin in Locust Ridge, Tennessee, surrounded by the beautiful but rugged Great Smoky Mountains. Life was simple and often difficult for the Parton family. Dolly was one of 12 children, and the family had very little money. Their small home had no electricity or running water, and winters could be extremely cold. Yet despite these hardships, there was always music in the house. Dolly's mother sang traditional mountain songs while cooking, and church gatherings were filled with heartfelt gospel hymns. These moments left a deep impression on young Dolly. Even as a child, she showed a love for storytelling and music. By the time she was 7, she was already writing songs. Music became her escape, her comfort, and eventually her path toward a different future beyond the mountains. Dreams. Beyond the Smoky Mountains. Growing up in a large family meant sharing everything: beds, meals, and responsibilities. But it also meant learning the value of love and support. Dolly often said that although her family had little money, they were rich in spirit. Still, she dreamed of something more. She wanted to sing for the world. As a young girl, she began performing on local radio programs in nearby Knoxville. Her confidence and talent were already noticeable. By the age of 13, she had the chance to perform at the famous Grand Ole Opry stage in Nashville, a moment that confirmed her belief that music was her destiny. Standing on that stage in a handmade dress, she realized that her voice could take her far beyond the mountains she loved. From that day forward, Dolly carried a quiet determination inside her. She would find a way to turn her dream into reality. A bus ticket and a big dream. After graduating high school in 1964, Dolly made a bold decision. With only a small amount of money and a suitcase full of hope, she boarded a bus to Nashville, the heart of country music. She was only 18 years old. Nashville was full of young dreamers just like her, all hoping to make their mark in the music industry. The city was exciting but also challenging. Dolly rented a tiny apartment and worked tirelessly to meet people in the music business. She sang demo recordings, wrote songs, and performed wherever she could. The road wasn't easy, but Dolly believed in her talent and refused to give up. She knew that success would take patience and persistence. Every small opportunity felt like a step closer to the life she imagined for herself. A life built around music, creativity, and the freedom to tell stories through song. Finding her voice in a competitive city. In those early years, Dolly learned that the music industry could be tough. Many people doubted whether her style and voice would succeed. Some thought her sound was too different, while others underestimated her songwriting ability. Instead of becoming discouraged, Dolly focused on improving her craft. She wrote constantly, filling notebooks with ideas and melodies inspired by her life and memories. Eventually, her hard work began to pay off when she signed with Monument Records. One of her early songs, Dumb Blonde, gained attention and helped introduce her to a wider audience. While it wasn't an instant breakthrough, it showed that people were beginning to notice her talent. Dolly realized that success in Nashville wasn't just about singing. It required resilience, patience, and a willingness to keep moving forward even when progress seemed slow. A partnership that changed everything. A turning point in Dolly's career came when she met Porter Wagoner, a well-known country singer and television host. He invited her to join his popular show, giving her the chance to perform regularly for national audiences. This opportunity helped Dolly gain recognition and build a loyal fan base. Their duets became popular, and viewers enjoyed the chemistry between them. Working with Porter also allowed Dolly to learn more about the music business and the demands of performing professionally. However, like many creative partnerships, it also brought challenges. Dolly wanted to grow as a songwriter and artist, and she hoped to explore her own ideas and musical direction. These ambitions eventually led her to pursue a solo career. Though the decision wasn't easy, it marked the beginning of a new chapter where Dolly could fully express her artistic voice, songs that spoke to the world. Once she stepped out on her own, Dolly's creativity flourished. She released a series of songs that would become timeless classics. One of her most famous tracks, Jolene, showcased her ability to tell emotional stories through music. Another powerful song, I Will Always Love You, reflected gratitude and farewell, capturing the hearts of listeners everywhere. Over time, these songs became part of the soundtrack of country music history. Dolly also explored different styles, bringing country music to new audiences. Her ability to blend heartfelt storytelling with catchy melodies helped her reach listeners across generations. Fans appreciated not only her voice but also her honesty and warmth. Through her songwriting, Dolly proved that music could connect people, share real emotions, and tell stories that feel deeply personal, yet universally understood. Expanding her creative world, Dolly's talents were not limited to music. During the late 1970s and early 1980s, she began exploring acting and entertainment beyond the recording studio. One of her most memorable moments came with the film 9 to 5, where she starred alongside talented performers and contributed the hit song 9 to 5. The song quickly became a cultural anthem about everyday work life and perseverance. Dolly's natural humor and charm made her a favorite on screen as well as on stage. She demonstrated that artists could successfully cross between different forms of entertainment. By expanding her career, Dolly showed the world that creativity doesn't have to stay within one boundary. Her willingness to try new things helped her remain fresh and relevant, while also inspiring other artists to pursue multiple creative passions. Building a dream in the mountains. Even as her career soared, Dolly never forgot her roots in the Smoky Mountains. In 1986, she opened Dollywood in Tennessee. The theme park was more than a business venture. It was a celebration of Appalachian culture and community. Dolly wanted visitors to experience the warmth and beauty of the region where she grew up. Over the years, Dollywood became one of the most popular theme parks in the United States, attracting millions of visitors annually. It also created thousands of jobs in the local area, helping support families and strengthen the regional economy. For Dolly, the park represented a full-circle moment. The girl who once grew up with very little had returned to invest in the place that shaped her. It was her way of honoring her past while building opportunities for future generations. A heart for helping others. Dolly's generosity has become one of the most admired parts of her legacy. In 1995, she launched the Dolly Parton's Imagination Library, a program dedicated to encouraging early childhood reading. The idea was simple: every child deserves access to books. Through the program, free books are mailed each month to young children, helping them develop a love of reading from an early age. What began as a small effort in Tennessee has grown into an international initiative that has delivered millions of books worldwide. Dolly has often said that education and imagination can open doors for children, just as music opened doors for her. By supporting literacy, she hopes to give young minds the tools to dream bigger and explore the world through stories and knowledge. Love, privacy, and a quiet home life. Despite her global fame, Dolly has always valued privacy in her personal life. She married Carl Dean in 1966, and their relationship has remained strong for decades. Carl prefers to stay out of the spotlight, living a quiet life while Dolly travels for her work. Their marriage may not look typical for a celebrity couple, but it has endured through mutual respect and understanding. Dolly often speaks warmly about Carl's support and how important it is for her to have a peaceful place to return to after busy tours and events. Their relationship shows that strong partnerships don't always need public attention. Sometimes, the most meaningful connections grow quietly, built on trust, loyalty, and shared values that last far beyond the glare of fame. A legacy of music and kindness. Today, Dolly Parton is celebrated not only as a legendary singer and songwriter, but also as a symbol of kindness and resilience. She has written thousands of songs, sold millions of records, and touched countless lives through her music and charitable work. Yet she remains humble about her achievements. Dolly often says that her greatest reward is knowing she has helped others along the way. Her story reminds us that success isn't only about fame or wealth. It's about staying true to who you are and using your opportunities to lift others up. From a small cabin in Tennessee to international recognition, Dolly's journey reflects the power of perseverance, creativity, and compassion. Her life continues to inspire people everywhere to follow their dreams and share kindness wherever they can.